Our Caltrans cameras are down right now, so let's go ahead and take you to the maps. We had an earlier crash that was blocking things on the 805 North, right at the Orange Avenue Olympic Parkway on-ramp. That has since cleared, thankfully. Let's go ahead and pull up those travel times because we're shooting for really nice drives. This is coming in from the South Bay headed north. 15 minutes right now on the 5 and the 805. We're starting to see a little bit of slowing now on the 50 or on the 5 in from the 54 up to the 8, but still so far so good to get you across from downtown towards the city of Coronado at last check. Netta?
All right, thank you, Vanessa. And now new this morning.
We have a little bit of crawling now coming in from National City as you make your way up to the 8 via the 5 North, but nothing significant in terms of slowing. That's good news as you head out the door this morning. Overall, about a 10-minute ride coming in from Oceanside and Escondido, both on the 5 and the 15 southbound. And if you're traveling in from Escondido from the 78, where the 15 and the 78 meet all the way towards the 5, passing San Marcos and Vista, overall about a 15-minute ride. Here's what it looks like coming in from the East County headed west. We're still at average speeds, 67 to 72 miles per hour, and about 3 to 7 minutes for those overall travel times on the 94, the 8, as well as the 52. All right, so the time is 6:10 on your Thursday. Let's go ahead and switch gears and see what's happening in terms of your border wait times. Ouch, these are pretty slow drives. Not too bad coming in from Otay Mesa's port of entry, about an hour wait, but it's over 2 hours right now to cross in from San Isidro's port of entry, so maybe you opt for Otay Mesa as an alternate entrance this morning. All right, back to you guys. Right shoulder on the 15 right before you hit Carmel Mountain Road. As we zoom out, we're looking at pretty nice speeds, a little bit of fog that we're dealing with just east of Julian along the 78, so look out for that if you live anywhere near those neighborhoods. Let's go ahead and zoom on into the South Bay. We are tracking a good amount of slowing on the 5 right now. Most of it starts after the 54, and then it's stop and go all the way towards about Division. On the 805, we're still at steady speeds, minor slowing right now near Market Street as you head up towards City Heights, and then to get you across towards the city of Coronado, we're looking at 57 mile per hour speeds. No major issues out of East County, nor out of the North County on the 5, nor the 15. All right, let's go ahead and pull up those travel times for you and see what we are working with. About 15 to 16 minutes right now, both on the 5 and the 805. If you're traveling into Coronado, about 5 minutes or so, about 10 to 15 headed in from the North County. That full span of the 78 from the 15 towards Oceanside, about a 15-minute ride. And then here's what it's looking like coming in from the East County. Average speeds about 65 to 70 miles per hour or so. Travel times in really good shape this Thursday, 3 to 7 minutes for you. Eric? With a stalled car, this could be contributing to additional slowing coming in from Chula Vista as you head towards the mile of cars on the 5. And this is right before you hit Harbor Drive and Civic Center. All right, let's go ahead and zoom on out. We are still looking so far so good. A lot of green across our maps, and that's exactly what we want to see. Let's go ahead and zoom on into the South Bay. Right now, we're tracking about 25 to 15 mile per hour speed. So it's pretty slow and go already coming in from Chula Vista National City, both on the 5 and the 805. But again, folks who typically take that route for their morning commute are used to that slowing. 54 mile per hour speeds, meanwhile, as you're making your way westbound towards Coronado in from downtown. A little bit of slowing right now after the 125 as you make your way up towards Mast, and so far so good coming in from La Mesa and the Grossmont neighborhood. Here's what it looks like coming in from Oceanside as well as Escondido southbound, speeds about 60 to 75 miles per hour or so. Travel times are building, especially out of Chula Vista National City. We're tracking about 15 to 25 minutes to get you northbound in from San Isidro as well as the 54 up to the 8. And coming in from the North County headed south, we're still all in the green at steady speeds. And here on News 8, we are always working for our community, and right now we're helping overrun animal shelters. This week we are featuring mom and daughter, Lala and Dime. They are German Shepherd mixes, and the San Diego Humane Society says that Lala, the brown one, is shy at first, but mom helps her feel more confident and outgoing, as mothers should, right? Both are house trained, so that's always a plus, and they walk very well on leashes. If you're interested, you can meet them over at the San Diego campus. And just an FYI, tomorrow all the way through May 17th, the Humane Society will have $50 adoption fees for adult dogs and cats. So my motto, adopt, don't shop.
Right.
As a rescue parent myself, no regrets whatsoever. And these dogs
Yeah.
just have so much love to give.
They're adorable.
That hug right there.
Yeah,
I
they're
know.
adorable.
In a three-car crash right at Lake Murray Boulevard. So this is causing slow and go right as you get on the 8, passing the 125, making your way towards Lake Murray, and then the speeds increase once you get past that crash, but things are pretty bottlenecked and plugged up through that pocket. All right, we're tracking about a 20 to 30-minute ride in from the South Bay headed northbound. If you're traveling in from the North County headed south, 15 to 20 minutes in from Oceanside and Escondido, about a 20-minute ride in from the 78 where the 15 connector meets all the way to the 5. All right, we will be back after these messages.